there's a new direction for the Hunter Valley tourism market, with the state government launching a new campaign to drive more people to regional New South Wales. It's hoped the initiative will boost midweek visitor numbers by enticing food buffs, wine connoisseurs and couples to escape for a romantic getaway. The campaign will run across TV, cinemas and social media. With support for our farmers strengthening, the Newcastle Knights kicked off their final game of the season by lending a helping hand. 9 trucks were loaded with hay bales, headed out to those who needed most.
The car park was full at McDonald Jones Stadium, but not with the matchday cars you might expect. Almost $100,000 worth of hay filled semi-trailers, bound for farmers near and far.
There's a lot of hay to come, there's a lot of farmers who need it, but contributions like this and from the general community just mean we can keep doing our job.
With donations from the Newcastle Knights, McCloy Group and McDonald Jones Homes, it proved once again just how local businesses offer a helping hand to a community in need.
We're in extreme drought at the moment, so we're very happy and supportive that we can help them.
We're doing the right things to look after the people that need us at that time, because we know they look after us when we need them.
There are more than 300 farmers a week who register for assistance across New South Wales. With the drought in full swing and summer fast approaching, the help couldn't come at a better time.
Their generosity is going to mean that we're going to be able to help farmers not only in their area but also across the state.
Rural Aid is now putting the call out for farm sitters. The program hopes to find some temporary caretakers so farmers can enjoy a much needed holiday, with Nelson Bay Action Group doing its bit, launching a Farm to Coast program. Several businesses in Port Stephens have rallied together to provide meals and accommodation, so those on the land can take a well-deserved break by the beach.
We're hoping that, it takes off and we can convince the farmers to actually come and have the little break, with their families.
Lauren Kemp, NBN News.
Coming up after the break, a final farewell to the Queen of Soul.
My last insurance coming for about 5 years. I got my renewal and it was diabolically expensive. I decided to shop around and came across Yui. How much did you save? I saved $202. $202? So what are you going to do with your savings? My husband and I are going to Italy next month. We will have some extra spending money.
Real people, real savings. Try Yui. You can save lots. Call 13Yui or go to yui.com.au.
A White Lady prepaid funeral means everything is organised and paid ahead of time. And because it's White Lady Funerals, I know everything will be planned to perfection. whiteladyfunerals.com.au.
Protein to feel fuller. Introducing new Nutri-Grain to Go protein squeezes. Crush it.
For 20 years, Ranger has earned the title, hardest working, smoothest riding, and we've sold over 1 million. Because Ranger keeps getting better. More ground clearance, more towing, more load carrying, tighter turning circle, smoother transmissions, more storage. And it doesn't stop there. We now introduce the Ranger, 20 years in the making. The all-new Ranger XP 1000 heavy duty. With over 100 owner-inspired innovations, it's more rugged, more refined, and more Ranger. Polaris, hardest working, smoothest riding.
When you need real food in a hurry, you don't have to compromise on quality or taste. Lean Cuisine's meals are created by nutritionists and chefs, so you can be sure there's a variety and taste for every night of the week. Try Lean Cuisine today.
That's what I mean. The Newcastle Spring Sale on now. Up to half price off selected items. Save up to half price. The Newcastle Spring Sale on now.
Everyone, stop and take note. The Optus network gives you more coverage in more places than ever before. Get the latest smartphone on our best network ever.
It's time to wake up to sleep at the 40 Winks 40-hour sale, where you can get up to 40% off store-wide and enjoy up to 40 months interest-free. But hurry, up to 40% off must-end Sunday. 40 Winks, serious about sleep.
Light and Easy makes it easy to lose weight in time for summer. Just ask Patricia, who lost 42 kilos after discovering how delicious and simple we make it to eat healthy, lose weight and enjoy more free time. Or Brie, who dropped 35 kilos just in time for her special day. And she continues to enjoy Light and Easy thanks to our flexible options and no lock-in contracts. Let Light and Easy help make you a healthier, happier person.
America has poured its heart and soul into a final farewell for Aretha Franklin. It was big and flashy on one hand, with plenty of stars and a former president, but there was also loving reflection on her impact on the nation.
At rest in a casket of gold, Aretha Franklin farewelled by a service that matched her life. Big, colourful and full of soul, courtesy of performers like Jennifer Hudson, who'll soon play Aretha in a movie. Family, friends, a president and pop stars packing the church for an 8-hour-long celebration of the life of the Queen of Soul, Ariana Grande, and Faith Hill. Longtime friend Gladys Knight. But it wasn't all about the music.
She was a feminist before feminism was popular. She was a civil rights activist when it wasn't popular. She gave us pride.
In 1992, Aretha Franklin performed at Bill Clinton's inauguration ball. He listened in the era of vinyl. Today, he played her music from his phone.
It's the key to freedom. God bless you, Aretha. We love you.
Outside, dozens of pink Cadillacs plucked from the song Freeway of Love, forming a guard of honour.
More than 50 years ago, the people of Detroit used to line up to hear young Aretha Franklin sing. Today, they line the streets for a final goodbye.
Aretha means a lot for the people of Detroit. It's a positive image for Detroit. And she never left Detroit. She made Detroit her home.
As red-coated guards played a tribute half a world away, Stevie Wonder serenaded Aretha style. Those that knew her best said it best.
Long live the Queen.
One last time, Aretha got to take the whole world to church today. In Detroit, Charles Cratcher, NBN News.
There was speculation US President Donald Trump might visit Australia this year, but the White House has put an end to that. He's been invited to several Asian summits in November with an expectation he could tack on a trip down under. Instead, it's been announced Vice President Mike Pence will attend. Washington is saying goodbye to US Senator John McCain with his casket now on public display. Thousands of people turned out to pay their respects while the Republican's family laid wreaths beside his flag-draped coffin.
In every generation, there are those who put country first, who prize service ahead of self, who summon idealism from a cynical age. John McCain was such a man.
Senator McCain's funeral will be held tomorrow. A bizarre attack has left passengers on a bus in Washington, D.C. terrified as a woman tried to smash the vehicle's windows. It's believed she'd crashed into the bus moments before. Things got further out of hand when the woman got back in her car and rammed the bus driver while he tried to call police. We can now see exactly what happened when police finally caught up with the so-called Austin bomber. Mark Condit left the Texan city terrified for weeks, killing 2 people and injuring several others with his homemade devices. Police have now released vision of the moment they tracked him down in his SUV. Officers can be seen sprinting up to the vehicle when it suddenly explodes. The 23-year-old had let off one of his own bombs, killing himself. An 80-year-old grandmother has fought off an alleged intruder who tried to sexually assault her. The 30-year-old man is accused of breaking into her home in the Sydney suburb of Newtown and is tonight behind bars.
Almost a week after the alleged attack, detectives are seen leaving the Newtown home of the victim, an 80-year-old grandmother. At the same time, over at Parramatta Court, 30-year-old Peter Myers fronted a magistrate charged with a long list of serious crimes, including aggravated break and enter, aggravated sexual assault and indecent assault. We can't identify the victim, but she lives here in Probert Street, Newtown. It will be alleged around 7:30 last Sunday night, Myers broke into her home and then confronted the grandmother. There was a scuffle, he put her in a headlock and then tried to sexually assault her. Despite her age, police say the woman managed to fight back and her attacker fled the scene. It will be alleged Myers left behind vital clues, scientific evidence which they used to identify him. He was arrested late yesterday, 1.2 kilometres away at his home above these shops on Enmore Road at Newtown.